Hello, my name is Nia Gutierrez, and today I'm going to be talking about my reaction and analysis on the 2024 presidential election. So the first question is, what were your top 5 issues as a voter in the 2024 elections and why? I would say that my top 5 issues in the 2024 presidential elections were immigration, gun control, abortion, healthcare, and education. Um, these 5 things are very important in our society today. They are things that we are constantly facing. We constantly are hearing about them. And they bring up many problems in our society that seem to never get fixed or never get talked about as much. I would say though that the main issue that stands out to me the most and that I care most about would be gun control. Gun control and gun abuse is something that we have seen in our society countless of times. Every year we are constantly seeing school shootings happen, and it's something that seems to never go away, never get fixed. So I think that this issue is very important because if there were to be harsher laws and if these laws would be pushed more, this can be a problem that can ultimately be fixed. But yeah, I would say those are my top 5 issues in this presidential election. The second question is, what do you think are the main factors why Trump won the presidency in 2024? I think that the two main factors why Trump won presidency in 2024 were because he was already previously in office and because he talked about how he would make the economy better if he were to win the presidency. Since he was already previously in office, people were already able to see how he would run and how he would do things while he was in office. So people already had that point of view and that perspective of how things would go, and some people might have chosen him just so that they wouldn't take a risk, and how maybe Kamala would have done things, so it would have been easier to vote for him. And also he had talked about making the economy better, which is something that many Americans have wanted for a long time now. So hearing that obviously would push people to vote for him because that is something that is very important to people. So I think those are two of the main factors of why he won the presidency in 2024. Third question, what do you think are the main factors why Harris lost the presidency in 2024? I think that two of the main factors why Harris lost the presidency in 2024 were because people didn't agree with the things she was saying. I also think that people didn't really see her as beyond something as a vice president. I know Harris had said some things in the election that were very controversial and that many people didn't agree with and didn't sit right with people. So I think that voting for someone who maybe didn't have the same values or morals as you would have been hard, especially agreeing with things that would have become in office because it affects all of us. And she was previously vice president, so many people probably wouldn't have seen her as more capable to do anything else besides being vice president. So I think those were the two big factors of why she lost the presidency in 2024. Fourth question is, what are your creative ideas on how our country can work toward migrating or mitigating political divisions? I think that political divisions are a very big thing in our society because of how negatively each party talks about each other. I think that if both parties were to stop spreading lies or just negativity towards each other, that there wouldn't be such a big political division. Yes, politics is a big problem and a big issue and a big topic that many people have strong beliefs on, but I think that if people were to be open to hearing what other people had to say, it wouldn't be such a thing where people would stop talking to each other. It'd be such a problem in our society. So I think that's something that's very big. Especially if there's no negativity, then it'd just be positivity and it wouldn't be such a big problem. And the last question is, any final thought on and what is your message of encouragement for others regarding the future of our country? I think that after this 2024 election, that the main thing is unity. We are all a country. We are all part of the same group of people. We all come from the same place. I think that what we want is respect, and I think everyone deserves respect, especially after this election. I think that it's very important to take other people's opinions and feelings and into consideration, and to be open to what other people have to say. We don't know what the future holds for us, and I think that this is something that we can learn from and that we can really grow from. And I think that good things will always come out of this, and I think that regarding the future of our country, anything can happen and there are always possibilities of things that can happen, but I would say that the biggest thing would be respect. But yeah, thank you. This is my reaction and analysis on the 2024 presidential election.